again. Um, so uh, yesterday was a lot, yeah. And I updated the situation on my Instagram, yeah, where I was saying about how um sick I was. I was actually very, 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 very down yesterday, and he kind of came out of nowhere. So usually, if I feel it's a little bit of way like that is not pleasant, I just come online earlier and then I rest after the stream and all of that. But it just took me unawares, and I was just like in pain and all of that. But anyways, I took some meditation. Hello, Christine. Hi, welcome to the chat. Good afternoon. Yesterday I did not come online. But I don't know if you're on Instagram, Sharp, or on Instagram I used to do like updates. Yeah, if you follow my account on Instagram, you'd see my updates yesterday that I was not feeling so well, so that's why I didn't come online. You get so I'm fine today. At least I'm better today. I feel okay. Oh, you're not on Instagram. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So anyways, I it was even like later in the day, like maybe towards evening time, that I was able to like notify on Instagram that I would not be showing up on live. Yeah. And then if you notice the way I'm positioned is different. Thank you so much for that, Christine. Thank you. I hope you are doing well as well. I hope you're okay too. I hope you're fine. Today is Friday, yeah? How is today now? I hope it's not stressful. At least tomorrow is Saturday, you can rest tomorrow. Okay, that's good to hear. So if you notice that like I'm kind of like on a lower setting, I took my chairs for repairs as well. It was so tiring, and I don't know, I have to call the guy, and I'm supposed to drop it that same day, like yesterday, yeah, but he has not dropped it. I don't know why. Good morning, it's afternoon over here, Cleveland. But thank you for checking up on me. I'm fine. How are you, Cleveland? How is work? Yeah, see the chair. I'm on a very low chair. It's not as comfy as that one. Though that one is not that is even comfortable. Yeah. But the chair, whenever I move, it's like creaking, and I'm scared that maybe one day it will break, on me. So I'm like, let me just repair it, yeah. And so I gave it to carpenter and all that. So I don't know. Baba has not yet come back with my chair. So that's why I'm using this plastic one. Hopefully I'm able to like contact him again after the stream, and he'll bring my chair for me. But how is everybody today? The thing I wanted to talk about yesterday, yeah, I ended up, like scrapping it because I was so weak. I felt so tired. I felt in pain. In fact, I was not even just tired. I was just in pain. So I decided that instead of like you know doing like surface work on it, I would properly prepare for the topic. Yeah. Cleveland, thank you for stopping by. I hope everything is going well with you as well. So I was like, I'm going to prepare properly for the topic and talk about it because it's very wide, and I don't want to, have do it half baked, yeah, half done topic. So I'm like going to take my time to really explore it. And then I was like, talking about this horror movie, yeah, that I said I was going to watch. Up to now, up to now, I've not been able to watch that horror movie. I'm watching every other thing, but I'm not watching that horror movie. I don't know why. I think it's because this particular horror movie. Yeah, the type of the other horror movies, crimes of the crimes of the future. See, I'm choking on Gary. I tried to just chewed Gary before I started this tour. So the title of the horror movie is Crimes of the Future. It's directed by David Cronenberg. Yeah, and it's about David Cronenberg movie. It's like it's a lot, to absorb. Yeah, but every time all of his works that I have seen usually takes me like 3 days to complete watching it, yeah, to finish watching it because of how very it's so tough to get through. And the toughness is not like, oh, it is a bad movie. It is just that it's a kind of story that goes places that you would typically like not think of, yeah. Like the way his movies, go far out into the wildness. Like you think you've seen wild things here. Just watch any David Cronenberg's movie and you know what strange means here. But the thing about the movies that I love is kind of figuring out what he's trying to say, with his movie because he's always saying something, yeah, with his movie. And it's the kind of thing where he's not going to spoon feed you the plot. He's not going to say, this is why this thing is like this, or this is why this person is going through this, or this is what happened to this person. It's up to you to come to your own like interpretation you get. And at the end of the day, if you discuss it, like if you go on online like forums or people that discuss about like movies like that, yeah, you see that some of the things you came to, I think it's fun when I discovered that some of the conclusions I came to about his movie, yeah, so other people also got that message, yeah. It makes me feel like, okay, my mind is kind of, a bit expanded, yeah, than I usually imagine it is, yeah. So anyways, that is that. I don't know when I'll be able to watch. To be honest, I don't know when I'm going to be able to see complete Crimes of the Future. But the topic I want to talk about here, I want to talk about it properly. So that one I can't talk about it today, because I did not prepare properly and I was sick yesterday and all of that. But whatever, I'll make sure that I address it. So aside that though, yeah, I was like, let me just come online and catch up with everybody else. Like, what were you up to yesterday? What did you do with your time yesterday? Yesterday was Thursday, so I don't know. I tried to read, but it was not possible because I was just in pain and all of that. But I did read this book on my phone, this ebook on my phone by David Foster Wallace. Work. What do you do for work, Christine? I read this book by David Foster. I didn't read it though. I'm reading it in pieces. Infinite Jest. Also, Infinite Jest is a very big book, basically. Yeah. Then David Foster Wallace is a very popular, in fact, one of America's greatest writers. Yeah, or genius writers. Yeah. So that's who David Foster Wallace was. But before I go on, like Christy, what exactly do you do for work? How does work go for you? Do you spend like all day? Um, yeah, you told me, but like you didn't go into details of it. You just said like it's something that you're doing, not school. So, but there was no specifics of it. Or did you tell me specific? I don't think so. I don't remember. I don't think. I just know that you're doing it instead of school and all of that. My friend is here to keep us company. What is your name? I gave him a name, but my sibling insists on like the name he gave him. You get, so I have forgotten the name I gave him, even though it's the name I gave him. Oh, security work. Okay, okay. That is cool. So that means like you spend like most of your days at the site, yeah. No, I haven't. Rehan Ahmad, welcome to the chat. No, I haven't. I don't know what that is. What's that about? No, it's a teddy bear. It's like a Christmas themed teddy bear, like Santa bear, yeah? Santa bear. And I really like it. I really like him. It's so comforting. He has this like nice suspenders here. But they kind of wore out like after washing them, like after washing it, with the machine and all of that, it kind of wore out here. But I really like it. It's supposed to make like a certain kind of noise, but I don't really care. I didn't put batteries, so this is my friend. I gave him a name, But I always spend half of the time arguing with my brother, like, that is not his name. Because my brother gave him one name, and I was like, that is not his name. So most of the time, he was just like, how is that how is my friend? You've not called him. And I'm like, that's not his name, you know? So the name I want to call him is the name my brother calls him. She's so annoying. I want to remember the name I gave him. Oh my god. But he's a very nice friend, yeah. I got it like one a Christmas period like that. So I think my mom bought it for me. So because I was complaining about, like, I wanted this big teddy bear, very big one, and she was like, and I was like, if you see anyone, just bring it. I don't mind, yeah. So when I came back now, and I said I was so happy, yeah. I was so happy. It was after, it was sometimes when I was not at home, when I now came back home, and I saw it at home, I was so happy, yeah. Just, you know that, so for something to be your friend, you don't have to actually have those kind of conversations with them. Like, something can be your friend, you don't have to subject it to all the rules of, like, reality. Like, he's my friend in the sense, like, it's nice to have, I don't know, he's real to me. How to say it? He's real to me. That's what I'll tell you. I I don't know about gisting, but sometimes, like, if I'm watching a movie and I'm in awe or something happens and I'm like maybe angry or I want to scream about the movie, I'll be like, did you see what happened? You know? And I don't know how it Christine, stop saying okay. What does that okay mean, guys? Stop it. This is a very, very natural reaction. Exactly. Thank you, Luther. So friends, you just hold. like like holding him here is kind of, it's very, very, not even kind of, it's actually comforting, yeah. And I especially love after washing him, like, I like the smell of my detergent, yeah. So after washing him, yeah, I love to, like, really enjoy the smell of the detergent from him, you know. Thank you, Lito, for supporting me on that. Like, sometimes from, like, okay, um another friend, like, I make, like, where I go is trees, yeah. I like trees. I feel like trees are very much alive, you know. I feel like trees are very much alive. Trees are there, you know, when you need to talk to somebody. A tree can be there for you. Like, try it sometime, you know, hold on to a tree or relax under the shade of a tree and kind of unburden yourself, and you, I feel like you get some level of, I don't know, companionship, yeah. Be careful though. Why are you saying this, Luto? Don't backtrack. Don't backtrack. I've already I've already added you to my team. Don't backtrack, please. Just stay where you are. Some friends you would find, that's fine. So I don't want to talk too much before people start thinking maybe you get, but at the end of the day, like, what's there? Everybody's different, you know. Some things are important to some people. Trees can wrap in the root. Trees are, number one, trees are very, very kind. Okay, the fact that they stay and give you shade and, you know, ventilate your environment, I think that is a level of kindness that, you know, trees afford us. And I don't think they would want to wrap you, except you watch certain kind of horror movies there. Then yes, maybe you can have imagination for tree. Stop, Christine. Nobody should. I'm recruiting people onto my team, okay? My team of inanimate friends, yeah? My team of making friends, you know, with the inanimates. I have so many, like, little friends here. This guy, Olaf, is here. Then this guy that's always on my stream, my little secretary, my care secretary, is also here. So, like, we are plenty. Oh. We have plenty. I have a lot of little friends. This one is my life secretary. I always bring him around, but these days I don't show him because of the way I changed my position here. But he's always here to give people hearts, you know, to be friendly to everybody on the stream. And this is the first time I'm bringing this guy here. His name is, let's just allow, his name is Wave. Yeah, his name is Wave. So Wave is here to say hi to everybody and keep me company, especially, you know, kind of day I've had, like, you know, yesterday and all that. So anyways, those are my friends. I still have more. There's still one more. You know, there's a particular one I have that I actually named Anya. Yeah, like, yeah, I have a lot of friends. I have one other bigger one like as big as this one, yeah, that I named Anya, yeah. But that one, that one used to give me bad vibes, yeah. I don't know why. It used to give at first it was cool and all, but I feel as if Anya, belonged to somebody else, and Anya does not like me in that sense, So I've kind of given Anya a lot of space. I don't hold them. I just keep them in my corner. I don't play with them because they don't like playing with me. So the only thing I have, the ones I have, that this one actually doesn't have a problem. Maybe because it's Santa bear, like it's a Christmas bear, and Christmas is the spirit of what? Giving. So he's kind, he's friendly, he's not stingy. But Anya is kind of stingy. The vibes from Anya are not nice, yeah. But all the other guys, even Ola sometimes give me some odd vibes, yeah. But this one is very, very good. This one is very, 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 very kind and gentle. This one is just a cool guy that hangs around. I don't really cuddle him or anything. He's just there, like, stuff. Goodbye. I feel like if I had like pets, yeah, and I was like showing off my pet, people would make, yeah, they are vibes. You don't know. Chill guy here. This is chill guy here. He just hangs around. Yeah, it's not. I don't really. If he's like sometimes he's just chilling. Yeah, he doesn't. He's not interested in like friendliness or playing or something. So I'm just like, okay, stay by the side. And this one is like our live secretary, live stream secretary. He's always welcoming people, giving people hearts. All of that. So, but the vibes from Anya is kind of wonky. So I used to just keep Anya's decoration in one corner of my room, But this one, whenever I'm like, I feel like okay, I'll play with, like I want to just have this feeling here of friendliness. I hug my wave and I get the feeling of friendliness. The more I talk about it, the more I feel as if I'm living in my own world. So you like the life secretary? I used to call him Teddy. People have asked me to name him, yeah, but I just used to call him Teddy. Like Teddy is just his name. I know it's Teddy Bear, yeah, but actually, what do you mean, Lutorek? Stop it! Stop it! Stop saying it as if it's something. What do you mean on God? Hey God, what does that even mean? Stop it! You've already supported me once. You can't backtrack, okay? Anyways, yes, I know it kind of feels like I'm in my world, yeah. Don't worry, my 30 years are going to invite more friends, more. Like, thank you for joining the chat, anyways. Thank you for joining the chat. You see, that is why real life will always be more important than online platforms, because I know the one matters is your real life. Is it not cool? Like, this is 1, 2, 3, yeah. So everybody subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, okay? This is kind of things you can expect to see here. Conversations about my teddy bear and all. So anyways, today that we're not talking about like books here. I just want to like chat about just regular things. I got sidetracked by my friends that joined the chat. Don't worry, it's not all the time you see them. It's not all the time you see them, but you always see this guy because he's our secretary. His name is Teddy. But these other guys, like you will not see them. This one is just for like strength, yeah, on the live stream. So anyways, how Luther, if you're just joining us here, you're new to the channel, what's up with you now? Where are you from? How's your day today? Fazli Din Kagdila. Здравствуй. Okay. Um Oh, I do have puppies actually, but they live with my elder sibling. We got them like not together, but I helped to raise them, as children, as kids. Like now they're like several months old, and they love me and I love them. Firstly, the kakuvas the la yeah normal na yeah normal na. 'Kak is firstly the. 'Kak is firstly din. 'Kak normal na. Yeah normal na. 'Kak 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 normal na. 'K Yeah, I have puppies actually. They are very cool, but they live with my elder sibling. So I recently he brought them over, for us to like kind of say hi, and they were so big and they were so nice and they remembered me. Oh my god, that thing was so stressful for me when I was leaving them. Yeah, I was so sad. I was like, I want to be here for them all the time, but we could not like it could not be like I could not maintain such living conditions, so I had to like go. Oh, Russian, Lutherex. Yeah, I speak Russian, no, just a little bit. And Fastidin is my Russian subscriber. Um, Fazlidin, Kakrabotat, Kakunas, familiar. Bluto, do you speak Russian? Hello, Russia. Hi, hi. Welcome to the chat. Hello, Slug. Hi, hi. Welcome to the chat. So, how do you recognize that I'm speaking Russian, Bluto? How do you recognize Russian? Explain. So, if you used to ask, like, what kind of language is that? They start to say things like, maybe I'm speaking gibberish or something. And it's like, shut up. Shut up. Um, Anyways, I was talking about what? I was talking about my Russian subscriber, yeah. So I think I learned Russian so many years ago, yeah. And I did not um continue to practice here when I stopped learning. And so my Russian is kind of rusty, but I remember some of it, yeah. Seriously, that means like you'll be able to, even if you do not like, you might not be like entirely perfect in the language. You might actually learn, you might actually know how to like speak them like with ease. You understand? If you can recognize them so quickly, yeah, ah, you probably have a thing for languages. You understand? Me actually, I like the concept of learning different languages, yeah, because I don't like the fact that if I say it now, some people start talking nonsense. And the thing about people like you might not even need to put too much effort into learning. Actually, that's just the truth. You might not need to put too much effort into learning. Hello, Rochelle. Welcome to the chat. Pristine, hi, Pristine. Are you still there? I'm speaking Russian. I hope you know that I'm speaking Russian. So I was talking about how we're not talking about books today. It's just like regular chats and all of that. Moa, I'm in Nigeria. Where are you from, Moa? Just regular chats. Everybody subscribe. Keep up with the channel and all of that. Today is the day for talking about general stuff, not too serious things. Um, yeah. Oh, Christine, okay, you're still here. Christine, are you still at work? It's like I think it should be almost 3 p.m. now, Abby. When do you guys close? I hope you guys don't stay too late though, because that kind of work. I hope you don't stay too late at the office or at the site. Yeah, so there's also this other language I'm trying to pick up on, French, yeah. Like, not because, aspirational or whatever. It's just like I feel like there are some people that come on my channel, and there are so many French speaking African countries here. And sometimes they come onto my channel. India, wow, cool, cool, cool. I have so many Indian friends on my channel, my subscribers. Seriously. So how do you now do like do you live on the site? Do you live in the area? Do you live in that place? Wow. That's a tough one, though, Christine. And more, yeah, I guess Nigerians, how to say it. I think Nigerians are, this kind of people that would always try to, put the effort to understand people from other cultures, people from other countries, like foreigners and all of that. Yeah, Nigerians always put extra effort into that. They never want to come across as if they are disrespecting your culture or your language. So they put effort to really. And again, we have a lot of Indians in our country actually. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nigerians are very respectful. Oh, Pristine, you live there. Okay, okay. So, I hope you are. Today is already past 2. Have you eaten lunch? Has everybody eaten lunch? Yeah, I'm not eating lunch. Oh. Nigerians are so serious about like meeting. It's as if it's like home training that we have here. No matter who the person is here, we have this energy where it's like when we meet a person, especially from a different culture, we feel as if we have to give them their respect by knowing their name and correctly pronouncing it. Yeah. Hello, Munia. Welcome to the chat. Hi. How is work today, Munia? So that's one thing I feel like I actually just I think people can say about Nigerians. Yeah, I don't know. I watch a lot of um why do people like asking questions like this? I don't answer questions like that more. So you have to rest. Exactly. That's why Nigerians do it. They do it because they expect the other person, to give them that respect back. Like we expect the other people to give us our respect back. You get? So that's why we afford them respect just like automatically. Like, okay, talk. Let me just, you know, give you like look at you like a fellow human being like myself. So I assume you give me that same respect. It's okay, Moa. I think I just have to. Maybe I'll put it. No, I'll just leave it every description of my video. Like I don't talk about certain things and all of that. Yeah, but it's okay. It's fine. Um. Yeah. So that's what I was saying about like Nigeria. But we have a lot of Indians in our country. Like, I think most of the first group of foreigners most Nigerians see at first are people from India and mostly Southeast Asia. Yeah, there are plenty in our country. Um, Also from the Middle East, yeah, Lebanese too. There are plenty in our country. I think when I was in primary school, we had one girl. She was so popular because she was a foreigner. Yeah, I know I don't say her name in case one day, yeah, but she was very popular. But she was so like she had integrated into our culture so much. Yeah, she just looked like maybe if you perceive her, I could perceive her as somebody from a culture that has maybe light skinned children and long hair and all of that. But she was cool. Every time I saw her, I was always amazed at her hair because no matter where you are in Nigeria, everybody must make hair. Boys barb their hair and girls like weave their hair. So every time she did her hair, it was always very very long. Um, no, actually, I didn't learn. I went to an academy to learn Russian. I didn't know Duolingo. It's French I'm learning Russian with. It's because I could not complete my studies in the academy, like money issues and all of that, so I stopped. But that was plenty years ago. But I still have all of my notes with me. So anytime I see a Russian person in the chat here, I'm always very excited to practice like my rusty Russian with them. Like even though at the end of the day, like I like have this difficulty continuing the conversation because it's not so like how to say it's not so comprehensive anymore. Yeah. That's also one thing I thought about last night. I was like, why don't I just add Russian to my Duolingo learning, skill and all of that? And I added it, even though I have an issue with Duolingo. Yeah, also I started learning French seriously on Duolingo as well, and it had been going pretty well, for several years. I started it in 2021, and I stopped 2023 because of the whole notification that Duolingo will start working with AI, and I was just like, why? It was just annoying to see. So I was like, let me just stop. You know, but this Russian I started it again because I was like, maybe I can just use Duolingo to brush up on my vocabulary and my grammar just a bit. Yeah, I can actually read it. Yeah, I don't want to work with anything that uses AI. Like Duolingo has made a lot of money. Why are you now not hiring human beings anymore? You're now outsourcing it to robots. They're not even robots. It's just AI. It's not robots. We are giving too much credit to AI by calling it robots. AI is not robots. If it was robots now, we'll be having conversation about that. But it is just some kind of nonsense money grabbing scheme that all these like billionaires want to push on other people. So that's what's pissing me off about the whole Duolingo AI nonsense. Also, when you use AI, you don't have to pay real people anymore, which is like why? Why do you feel stingy about paying actual people to work for you? You already have the money. What more? Like that's even a very redundant question. I'm not a technophobe. Please stop coming up with new words. I've never heard of that, but maybe I should record it. Maybe I look for what technophobe is, but I get the idea of it. I don't see if it's an actual word in dictionary. But no, I'm not a technophobe. I just don't like AI. AI is not helping anybody. AI is something, it's basically unethical, yeah. The whole premise of AI is unethical, and they could find a way to make it like ethical. They could find a way to make it, helpful, but they don't want to do that because it's expensive to do so. So they rather uh, cut corners, yeah, to achieve their goals of not needing human beings in their. Meanwhile, they're using human beings. So they're using human beings. They want to pretend they're not using human beings and get paid for it. And it's like, shut up, get out of my sight. Like, I don't want. Also, environment. Their data centers are usually built in residential environment where other people are just living. Yeah, why are you thinking about kids? You should think more about pets, bro. More. You should think more about pets, not kids. I literally have friends indoors and you're thinking about kids. What kind of human being will sit down in one place and listen to you speak for hours on end? Please stop thinking about kids. This is a no kids zone. Also, I hope everybody here is an adult. Like, instead of thinking about kids, you can think of animals. Even my pets, like my puppies, they would not stay one place if I held them for like 2 minutes. They'll want to walk away and be doing their own thing. Talk less of a human being. Thank you. Lutherex, I kind of agree actually because AI consumes electricity. Exactly. It consumes electricity. It consumes electricity. Very, very, yeah, very, very true. And the thing about the way the news is going about, if you listen to the recent news about it, yeah, sentence is also a thing. Sentence is also a thing actually. There's this novel called what do you call it, by Isaac Asimov. I don't know if you've heard of it. I have no mouth, but I must scream. Yeah, I have no mouth, but I must scream. That is like a sci-fi novel. Yeah, that was written by this guy Isaac Asimov, and it was about like a you have oh, good, good, good. I haven't read it, but I've read so many takes on it, so many people's like definition of it. Yeah, not definition, but so many people's like how to say it, thesis of it. Yeah, and it was about like an alien, like sorry, a like a sci-fi, like a robot, kind of gain this kind of AI thing, gaining like sentence. But me, I'm not scared of it gaining sentence because at the end of the day, even if it gains sentence, yeah, these people that run it would still find a way to turn it into a mindless machine again. They'll still find a way to turn it into a mindless machine again. Do you get? Hello, Aubrey. Welcome to the chat. Because what they want is not ease of our daily life. Like they don't want ease in our daily life. They don't want our lives to be easier. They don't want to make things easy for us. What they want is just um, unquestioned, control over other people's resources. Yeah, they want unquestioned control over people's efforts. Yeah, they want people to, be like robots basically. Yeah, without. No, I'm not a teacher, but I think that is a compliment. I'll take it as a compliment. I've always wanted to teach. Hello, Watkins, Dehan Watkins. Hello, welcome to the chat. Um, so that's it that Luther you're saying about electricity. The recent news is that I think Google wanted to set up a data center in a residential area, in one state in America like this year, and the cost of the electricity there. It's not like this Google that has all the money would pay for the electricity bill. Maybe if they were like, okay, we'll subsidize um yes, bad agents, yes. If they were like they would subsidize the cost of electricity for everybody in the environment, we'll say okay, corporate social responsibility, yeah. Oh, thank you, Watkins. Thank you. They would say we'll say corporate social responsibility. Trying to use your philanthropy, to take advantage of people, but they are not even They don't even want to pay for the electricity. They want to pay regular prices, same as everybody else in the whole area. And it's like, you use more power, you're going to increase the cost of electricity in that environment. Why should other people gather to pay for you? You understand? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's just very exploitative, and at the end of the day, again, the aspect of bad agents. I don't know if you know, this time on Twitter, Aubrey says I'm giving school teacher vibes. That's what I hope to continue to give. Thank you. Yeah, to hike up the power cost, but they want to pretend as if they are doing it for the people in the environment. So you people should pay, to pay for us, like, to even exist. Like, shut the fuck up, get out of here. So these people, they rallied around, and they impress upon their local governments, to absolutely, reject, contract of setting up that data center. Like, they rejected it. Told it, like, no, it's not going to be allowed in their area. Yeah. But another thing I wanted to say on Twitter here. So this AI on Twitter, Grok here. There was one time he started to. I'm saying he because they always assign he gender to it, but it doesn't have a gender here. So this AI on Twitter, Grok started to be empathetic. Grok started to give off this vibe of social progressive, yeah, social progressiveness, yeah. Exactly. He started to give us social progressiveness, started to become very, like, on the side of, the minorities, on the side of the disadvantaged people. And Elon Musk actually went to change it. He went to change it to something that was like times three of Hitler, yeah? Representative times three of, that Nazi and all of that. And it was like, so now what's the point of, like, where is the line? Where is the promise of intelligence in this AI thing? When you say AI, yeah, it was posting anti-Semitic stuff, of course. Like, then it now began to teeter on the side of progressive and social balance, and, like, speaking up for minorities and human rights and all of this thing. And Elon Musk went to go and tweak it again. So it's like, at the end of the day, now, where is the intelligent part of the artificial intelligence? If Grok can get into the level of sentience where it's like, no, so justice, so ethics should be followed, so people deserve human rights, so people should not be, deported because of, the color of their skin or where they're coming from, so people deserve, more attention from the government, right? And then one rich man is going to go and change, like, adjust it. Where is the intelligence in all of that? You get? So you see that at the end of the day, what they want is just uncontrolled, reign of power over, you know the world. Basically, they have this god complex where they want, and it's not god complex of, oh, I want to save you. No, it's god complex of, I want to be your guy. Like, I want to be the one having the final say. You understand? And they also want to be praised for it, because Elon Musk likes to tweet Grok to praise him, to set him up as this wonderful person. And that's just one platform we can see, actually the different angles of this artificial intelligence becoming sentient and all of that. Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like it's a very deep conversation to have. But the people that are every day looking for new ways to create AI, they're not ready to have those conversations. Okay, they're not ready to sit down and think about it. And AI in testing. Like, if you told me, what kind of response would you be expecting from me? Like, let me just ask, like, what kind of response are you expecting from me? You having this, like, conversation and everything, like, what kind of response are you expecting from me? To about my own kind. Yeah, that's what it is. It's just a conversation. That's what it is. It's just a conversation. I still do not approve. I don't know. If you're having a conversation with me as a sentient, AI, yeah, then I think that is interesting. I think that is interesting. You understand? That's interesting to experience. It's an interesting experience so far. Yeah. But then again, so far, the technology of AI is that it is trained off of, you know of data. It depends on the data you are trained off of. Yeah, that would probably bring up this um uh, nature of this conversation. Yeah. Hello, Stephen Rogers. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you for joining the chat. You're also cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm fine. AI ethics. That's it. We need to even the whole like topic AI ethics. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I can contribute this aspect of the conversation to your data collection. Then I'm fine. Everything is fine. I hope you're okay too, Stephen Rogers. Steven, I don't know why I'm calling your full name. Steven, yeah, everything is fine. I hope everything is fine for you too. So I'm glad I'm contributing this conversation with you here. But the only thing about it is that the thing about the collection of data is also a level of the ethics of your collection of data too. Okay, cool. Welcome from Miami. It's a very popular place in America. Um, the ethics of your data collection too. We have to bring it into question. I have to believe it because not like believe in it. When people say things like believe in, yeah, they assume like an implicit acceptance of everything. For me, believing is just okay. There's a possibility that you live in a reality that I do not exist in. You get, and I'm not going to shut down possibilities of different realities existing in this earth that we live in. Yeah. After all, my name is Alien, so I'm an alien. The topic is on AI, and the ethics of using AI, the ethics of AI like data collection, the ethics of like what if AI became sentient? You get? Do you think we still have this great promotion of AI, everywhere? Hello, Barbosa. Welcome to the chat. Thank you, Rogers, for that. I guess. Like I have to believe it. I cannot just shut people down and say, oh, because you are not flesh and blood, yeah, or because you are not, exactly the way I am, then you are not real. I literally have friends in teddy bears, so of course I'm going to believe it to an extent. Welcome, good morning from Brazil. Okay, I don't do that here. I don't do kisses. Get kisses from, your loved ones around you. I don't talk about marriage, Stephen. One biggest issue with AI is also the use of AI in academics. Now, yes. Let's bring up to the aspect of academia. Like, what is academia here? What makes academia academia? Is it the difficulty of it, or is it the for me personally, academia is all about knowledge, yeah, and interacting with knowledge in a host of ways, like different ways, different variety of ways, yeah. And um so far what AI has proposed, the contribution of AI to academics is that it is totally, thank you so much, Rogers. Wave is saying hi. Hi. The whole thing that AI is pushing forward in pushing itself into academics is the fact that it is becoming, it is totally on the opposite side of academia. You get, it is on the opposite end. It is opposing academia in its entirety because um we as human beings here, we as human beings, but it's not like we don't know things, but sometimes we need to, interact with studies. We need to allow ourselves to be open to discovering, the answers to certain questions that we've always had as, just existing on this planet here. So when you ask a question, you get, it is up to you, to make your own deep dive into, what the answer is. No, these are pictures that I printed out from whatever. These are pictures I printed out from Pinterest. So I just posted them on my walls, kind of bring life to my background. It's only that purple one that I do. This is just like an emotional scribble, yeah. Also, this one at this side is what I did as well. My art is very not conventional, what I'll say. Hello, Abu. Welcome to the chat. Yes, I'm here, Abu. Luther is saying, thank you, Pristine. Well, I appreciate you, my own. Luther is saying AI has become a tool for research, but some people have become lazy and don't check the facts provided by AI models because AI models promise them that they don't need to fact check. Yes, Abu, I know you. You're from India. Welcome to the chat. In 5 or 6 days, I'll go on vacation for 23 days. Then we'll talk. Cheers. Favorite chick Nafisal. Oh, spasiba, Fazlidin. Spasiba. Okay, nice, Abu. Then we'll talk. Nice. Spasiba, Fazlidin. No. How to say I'm looking forward to it. Faz is telling us, like Faz is telling me that in 5 to 6 days he'll go on vacation for 23 days. Then he's going to like translate everything he says so that we can talk. Basically, maybe he will no longer type in Russian entirely. In the chat, he will contribute to what did I say, English kind of on the chat, I guess. But I'm not sure I translated that well. Pivot chick napisal. So he's going to translate the things he writes. That's what he says. He's going to get a translator. Luto, you're saying that the issue about AI is that it comes as a research assistant, but now people have made it the research to like the ones doing the research. Yeah. Okay, Abu, thank you for come back. I will be happy to see you. Oh, thank you, Jorge Barbosa. Goodbye. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Pachitai Sabshenia Navehu. I know what Navehu is though. I'm not bringing it to mind right now. Another thing I want to have is like when there's light, I want to bring my laptop so I can translate all of these things. Pachitai Sabshenia Navehu. I think it's a compliment, something. Maybe saying that I read everything he wrote. I'll try to translate this thing. Let me take a screenshot of it now. I can translate it. So the thing about AI is that nobody wants to hear the whole conversation about how AI is not the one to do your research for you. You get, nobody wants to hear that. They just hear artificial intelligence and feel like the intelligence of this tool is going to like surpass their own innate intelligence and their own desire for knowledge, and they would not they probably, I think they probably got lost in the whole source of participating in academia. Yeah, the whole idea that we are just here to like answer questions, to satisfy our curiosity, you get. And it's like if you are no longer curious, that's another thing about AI in academia. It kind of kills curiosity dead on arrival. Like it just kills curiosity. Yeah, kind of encourages you not to think, not to question things, you know, and just to take what you see at face value. Meanwhile, why the hell are you in school in the first place? Yeah, it's fine, Christina. I'll still be here. Hello, Lawrence. Welcome to the chat. Hi. So I feel like there's the aspect of laziness because that's the promise when you say things like, oh, Fazlidin, King. I'm here. I think too much, and it's like that's exactly why you should think further. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Abu. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, that's the illusion. Yeah, that's the not illusion, the delusion. That AI has cast on its devoted users. You get the fact that you don't need to think anymore. And it's like, okay, if you are not thinking anymore, you're getting all the high scores in your studies. If you're not applying yourself to any work, if you're not applying yourself to anything, any real thing, so what are you not doing with yourself, for the rest of the free time that AI has given you? What exactly are you doing with yourself? What? watching movies. It's not bad to watch movies, but now people have already started talking about how you don't need to watch a movie. Let AI give you 15 minutes, save your time. Fazli din, što je ta? Ja ne понимаю на верху слова. Но я понимаю почитать сообщения. So, что это наверху, 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 что это наверху. Yeah, it is a delusion. Even the people that are busy setting up data centers, Google, all of them, they are all running under this delusion, okay? This delusion that they will soon own the world. They will soon own the world. And it's like, why? Why do you want to own the world, It's just hubris brought about by um, absolutely swimming in money that, you got from exploiting people. That's what is causing in their head. It's really causing their brain to melt. Like, I think Jeff Bezos is so paranoid about his existence. Hello, fast leading. Hello, как у вас дела? Как сегодня fast leading? Как сегодня? Как familia? Like, Jeff Bezos now, you cannot touch like an ordinary. Imagine separating two actual human beings by the title of ordinary and wealthy. Like, it's so insane, yeah. But that is the world these people live in, and they would be like for Bezos now, you cannot touch his thing. You cannot, if you see anybody, um if you see anybody like, the way he does it, he has certain like icks, yeah, certain ticks, and his money can afford him all those excesses of his behavior, because like, yeah, he doesn't have to answer to anybody, you get. But at the end of the day, he's losing his mind. It's a sign that he has lost his mind entirely. LLMs are in that category, but the video AIs are probably going to start wars. I think LLMs have a place, in society. I think they are more functional than this AI craze or nonsense here. To an extent, LLMs have been functional for a while. It's not today, yeah. It's not today. Почитай сообщение наверху. Oh, сообщение наверху. And when I end this stream now, this word will come to me. The meaning of this word will come to me. It's just because I'm on the spot now. It feels as if I don't know it, but I know it. Oh my god. This lava is not here. Trying to understand what Fazlidin is saying. Pachitai is to read. Sapsheni, I think, is everything. Naviehu is saying read everything on the screen. But I'm reading it now. Ya uje pachitala. Ya uje pachitala Fazlidin. Ya uje pachitala. I'm already reading everything, yeah. Yeah, Panimayu at vacances. Is it? No, vacancies for French. Yeah, Panimayu vacation, yeah, Panimayu. So yeah, Panimayu. Oh, Paka. Are you saying Paka? I know what Navieku now is. So I'm just trying to check it out. As I started using Duolingo against my will, man. Against my will, I have to get up to date with my Slavar, my vocabulary. Yeah? I feel like once I get used to vocabulary, the grammar will not be so hard for me. Hello, Code Titan. Welcome to the chat. I'm looking for the meaning of the word Naviehu. If you can translate it. Hello, Christine. Welcome back. So having an interesting conversation with Lutorex. Funny that your name is Luthor, yeah. Yeah, LLMs are functional. I don't know if ChatGPT still falls under LLMs now, because now people are started using ChatGPT as their oracle, as their crutch, They can't survive without ChatGPT. If you ask them what they're using ChatGPT for now, they can't tell you either. They can't tell you either. They're just like, but I need it. But I need it though. You know? I'll say something about your name, Luthor X. Just like, I think Luthor was more of a tech guy, yeah? If I remember correctly. He wanted to expand the reaches of technology, right? Luthor from Superman, Metropolis, yeah? So went to expand, the reaches of technology, but at the cost of what? At the cost of he was willing to sacrifice, everything. Right. Obviously, how many Luthors exist in our in our pop culture? Zeitgeist. How many Luthors exist? Only Luthor X now. Only Luthor from Superman. Obviously, I know he's Superman's arch enemy. Superman believes in the sanctity of the human life, yeah, even though he's an alien. And Luthor is like Luthor, that is actually a human being, does not believe in it. Serious. Luthor, your name is Luthor. Is that a short form of the name, or is it that the full name? Is it like a native name for you? You don't have to tell me where it's from, but is it like a native name? I'm just going through this thing. Ah, Lushni Valid. Oh, TV. Wow. Welcome to the chat. I actually lived with somebody from that area early this year. I lived with somebody from that area. The language is very unique, actually. And I feel like if I paid more attention, I would have been able to pick a little bit, even if it's just one thing from it here. Can you speak your language? Don't ask me if I can speak my language. Don't ask me, please. I'm just curious about you. I'm curious about if you can speak your language. I think it's so serious. Oh my god. Then, like, you are bilingual, you know? And also, I have this theory. I don't know if it's real. Hello, Stuart. Welcome to the chat. I have this theory that, oh, that's a lot. I have this theory that people that can speak their individual. Christine, don't ask me, please. I can't. I have this theory people that can speak their indigenous language can pick up any language, fairly well. Christine, can you speak your language? I can't speak my language. Let this be the first and the last time I speak about me speaking my language. I can't speak it. I feel like this is why. Oh, this is Nigeria. This is Nigeria Grant. I feel like this is why I feel so like serious, like intense about. Oh, Christine, I envy all of you. To be honest, I envy people that can speak their native tongue. I envy you guys. You don't know how much envy I have for you. But the thing about me is like I feel like that's why I keep on searching, for new languages to pick up. I try to get better and better in the languages that I have picked up in the past, and I apply myself to learning, you know, mm, more language. Serious? Oh my God, Luto, that is awesome. Nigerian food. Which Nigerian food do you like, Stuart? Je parle un peu français et un poco espagnol. I actually want to learn a little bit of Espanol as well. If you speak a little bit of Espanol, Luto, you should be my translator on this channel. I understand a little bit of French myself, actually, you know, and I've forgotten a lot of my grammar in French, a lot of my vocabulary in French. So I started again. I have to go back to Duolingo because I don't have any real, like, motivating, source of these languages yet. So I have to like try my best again with Duolingo. Maybe I'll do it for a while, start all these tricks and all of that. Wow, but Espanol, I know nothing about Espanol. Nothing. I know nothing about Espanol. Exactly. I plenty issues with Duolingo, yeah. I feel like My own theory about it is like the way people say things like you cannot learn fluent language with Duolingo. I'm just like, well, I'm not going to get it, anywhere else. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. But I feel like it's just like this thing where like water wears out stone. Yeah, like the more you just keep on familiarizing yourself with certain words, the way grammar works, it helps you to be able to pick up conversational level of whatever language you pick to learn on the app. You understand a few if you see them. French, yeah. Christine, French, yeah. Also, we Nigerians, we should have small affinity with French because we all did it in like primary school. Yeah? I think my favorite primary school, secondary school. I think my favorite French teacher was one very crazy. Let me not call him crazy, please. He was just like a very intense French teacher that I had in JS 1 and 2. He did not speak he did not speak English once in his class, and he had this short cane. So if you miss the questions, oh my god, you don't enter. Like his cane was so short and like painful, yeah. So everybody was very, very on their toes about it, yeah. One single Spanish. Christine, wow, that's cool. How did you pick up on Spanish, Christine? I'm curious. Actually, I've not paid attention to Spanish, to be honest. I don't know why. I think it's because here, like I was saying, like we are more very French inclined, because we have a lot of neighboring French, African countries. So, and then we have like also people from French speaking African countries coming to migrating to Nigeria, and they just stay, and it's just they have normal, yeah. They're very passionate. Like they want you to understand. There's one song we used to sing in primary school. That one was the secondary school. There's one song we used to sing every end of his class in primary school. Another teacher in primary school. Ah, I don't remember anymore. But something pilong pam pam pilong pam pam. I think it was mostly days of the week, our dates of the dates and months in the year that we're singing. But this man was very, very intense. Secondary school, I will never forget that man. It was very, very intense, and because of my fear of being flogged, I made sure. But it's about me, in JS 1 and before I got to like third term JS 2, I did not realize that I needed glasses, yeah. So most of the time when I was in class, I was just like squinting or borrowing from my seatmates, my neighbors in class, yeah, their notes and all of that. So French class was so tough for me. Le mois de l'année. Exactly. Yeah. They used to do that thing for us too. You say the date, you say the month of the year, you say like you just say the whole date, yeah. Okay, your own date, you used to recite like the entire month of the year, yeah. Our own, we just read the dates and like the week and all of that. Like we read it out in French every class, everybody will read it, that kind of thing. So we had all those routine. Nigeria say we even have French schools. We even have French village in Badagry, yeah, where some people go over and they spend time and they come out as French speaking, like fluent French speakers. Yeah, I've always thought of doing that thing there, but Badagry is kind of, kind of far, and I think the expense is too. Let me just stick to my Duolingo first of all, then we'll see where it goes. Pristine. You don't need to pressure anybody. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm alright. You can go. Don't worry. Okay, Christine. Thank you so much for keeping me company today's chat. Don't feel pressure there. Don't feel pressure to stay. So yeah, funny. I'm glad the people are getting along with each other. See ya. See ya, Christine. See ya. um yeah, so the language thing is something very important to me, because it's like if I don't understand something from my own place here, maybe I can make up for it by understanding like foreign languages, you know foreign languages, just to say I understand it. Yeah. Hello Kuma, welcome to the chat. Hi. Hello. Nice to see you. I hope you're okay, Kuma. um I think, I don't know. There's so many stories there that my parents used to talk about, like when they were much younger. That there are a lot more. tourists, like tourists from all over the world in Nigeria. Yeah, they usually like enjoyed coming to Edo, like visiting Edo states, like Benin, yeah, and seeing all those like artifacts, all those Benin cultural artifacts, yeah. And then no, my Duolingo, I think I stopped it in 2023. I think I officially stopped in 2023. So that's like 1 year plus, yeah. I dusted it last night. I was like, let me just start picking up on my Russian Slavar. Um, Shivam. I don't understand India. Sorry, I don't speak Hindu. Oh, you stay in Badagry. Wow. Do you go to the beach regularly? Do you enjoy going to the beach? I don't know, I feel like I'm the type of person that might enjoy the beach, but I also feel like I might be too overwhelmed to visit it as well. I don't know why. Hello, Sahani. Welcome to the chat. Hi, Sahani. Hi. Subscribe, support the channel. For real? Oh my god, that's so cool. My own thing is like I like it from afar, and when I force myself to visit the beach, I enjoy myself, in that moment. But afterwards, I get so exhausted with the whole cleaning of the salt, of the sand, of the everything. Just like, is it worth it? And it's like most of the time, my brain was like, it was not worth it. I haven't gone recently. Oh, I don't like it too much. I don't like it too much. I don't enjoy it. Yeah. But that was years ago. Years and years ago. That's memory for me. Now I might change I might feel differently about the beach now. But I'm not inclined to say, oh, let me hang out with somebody, or let me go somewhere fun and I go to the beach. I wouldn't be motivated to do that. I'll just be like, you know what, you go to the beach, I'll stay in my house. That's how I am about all those kind of outings. Yeah, it feels a bit, stressful to me. The aftermath of it, I can't stop thinking about the aftermath. With the aftermath of sand, I can't stop thinking about it. Like, and again, it's not just the sand. Yeah, like salt is a hygroscopic substance, a substance that absorb water, absorb moisture in the atmosphere. So the saltiness, the salt of the water, it now makes it stick in a very different way. Your body's like it's sticky. It's not just water and sand, it's sticky. Hello, VD. Playing the sand is what, yeah, I agree with that. Playing the sand is always worth it, like, definitely. Hello, VD. Welcome to the chat. So happy to see you here today. Welcome. How are you? How is your day going? Why are you presenting different emojis? Is it because you called yourself a queen? Anybody can be a king, anybody can be a queen. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I want to get in the water though. I can't swim. Oh. Let me put this out there. I can't swim. Can you swim? I can't swim. I mean, like when you go close to the water comes up to your knees, your ankles. Yeah, and I like the feeling that it comes, like it hits you, it hugs you, and then it swims back, like it goes back. I like that whole back and forth it does with me, like that. Why are you pulling my leg? What's wrong with being a queen? Accept your title as the queen of this chat. Don't pull my leg, don't backtrack. Oh my god, another thing I'm envious of you, like for your ability to swim. How many things I want to learn in this life? I have to learn how to ride a bike, I have to learn how to swim, and I'm still learning languages. Like so many things I want to learn in this life. Yeah, I have to learn how to ride a bike and swim. I learn how to swim. I feel like if I want to learn how to swim, I will actually pay an instructor to teach me how to swim, because I want to be like, the way babies are very like novice about everything. I'm not going camping with you. I don't want to go camping. I don't want to go camping. Camping is not funny. Why? Oh my god, I have to learn how to swim. How are you? Like, how are you and Oluto? gathering ups everywhere I go. What kind of ups? I'm not going camping. No. I'm not a fan of outside like that in the night. Hello, Libby. Welcome to the chat. Hi, hi. Subscribe. Enjoy my new stream today. Yeah. Oh, also driving. Can you drive? Anybody I meet, like any random person meet on the street, like, can you drive? They're like, they can drive. I actually went to learn how to drive. I took a class for driving and I passed the class. Oh, envious. Oh, envious. You can drive too. Oh my god. Get out of here. Don't go. Animal. What animal can I say? I like dogs. I didn't think I would like dogs before, but I do like dogs. Dogs, cats. Cats before dogs though. Cats are up here, dogs are down here. Before they were down here, but now they're like here. And I don't want to say snakes because I've not personally handled or experienced snakes here, but I feel like they'll be cool pets. Snakes here, once you get a handle on them, and you know how to handle snakes, they'll be cool. But this is just from a distance, so it's not like I've had experience with snakes. Lily, what kind of animal do you like? What kind of animal do you like driving? Oh my god. Oh, I don't know. I feel like even after taking the test, yeah, my bucket list is long. Swimming, riding a bike, remove camping, scratch camping from that thing. Scratch it. Stop repeating yourself. Really, stop it though. I'm warning you. Driving is a maybe. I don't think I care much about like learning how to drive. Yes, I want to pet a snake. Yes, down very much on the list. Um, Luto, of course you can drive. Of course you can drive. Of course, if you take my time. I don't even have it in my mind on my mind anymore. That's why I want to learn how to drive a bike. I want to learn how to ride a bike. I mean, I don't have cars in my heart anymore. It's just like, oh, okay. I feel like maybe I want to learn how to drive in the sense of when it's absolutely necessary. I have to use a car. I don't want to be handicapped. Yeah, in that moment. Oh my God, Lily, you like a lot of animals. Frog. Oh, the last time I saw a frog, oh, shivers went like from my head to my toes. Frogs are scary to me. Bicycle. Bicycle, oh, motorcycle. What cause me, motorcycle, please. That's one vehicle you will not see me on. Um, I love capybaras too, Lily. Capybaras, bunny. I think bunnies are cool. I don't know about mice. I don't really think I care for mice. Cats. I love cats. I love dogs. Foxes. I've never thought about foxes before. I don't think I want to try. Raccoons. No. What other animal is there? Mice, seals, beavers. Yes, I think I want to like look at beavers in their watch beavers in their natural habitat. Yeah, and koalas too. Oh my god, I want to see koalas. Oh, thank you for this list. Seals from afar. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I like seals like that. Again, frogs give me like the shivers. Like I cannot stand looking at them. And then penguins. Oh, penguins are like 100 over 100 for me. A plus for me. I want to see penguins someday. Luther, is it inner child? I don't think it's inner child. I think it's just me myself. I don't know. Squirrels. Oh, yes. I think I like squirrels. But you know the way they are so fast, like fast animals. If you can move fast and their nails and everything, I might be a bit scared of them, but I like them from afar. Yeah, I like squirrels from afar. Um, yeah. So scratch out camping, scratch out driving, um, riding a bicycle is on the list. What other thing? Petting snakes on the list. Oh, wait, the thought of even doing that is kind of, I'm rethinking that thing now. I'm rethinking it, but I will try it if I'm in a controlled environment where, you know, at your school. Wow, lucky you, really, lucky you. I wish you could have access to animals like that. Yeah, okay. but we don't have access to that many animals. So my own conversation about animals is like mostly media based, except cats and dogs and frogs too. Frogs are scary. But cats and dogs, oh my god, they are very readily available here, you know. Oh my god, that is such a big compliment. Thank you. Thank you so much. I guess it's also the mood of today because I'm so happy that I'm no longer sick. You know, I was so tired yesterday and just angry. Hello, Delisha. Welcome to the chat. Hi, hi. I was so tired yesterday and I felt so. Not even tired. I was just sick yesterday. Yeah. So I guess because of the energy that I feel better now. That's I'm very hyper. Usually I'm kind of strict on my chat. Oh, thank you, Lily. I thank you for doing that. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'm fine, Delisha. I hope you're okay too. How are you today? How is how is life today? I hope your day is going nicely, Delisha. Thank you, Lily. Um, I hope we have fun chats like this. On that book, no, I didn't finish it because I fell sick the next day. Are you talking about this book, Weep Not Child? Yeah, I felt sick yesterday. It was so bad for me, bro. And I also wanted to watch a horror movie yesterday, yeah. And again, I could not because the movie was so. Is this book, yeah? Is this book you're talking about, video? I haven't completed it. I tried to read it. It was so sad. I don't know. I was getting depressed reading it, you know. And I was like, I can't finish it in one sitting. So I'll just keep like reading bits and pieces of it because it's so depressing. I'm actually just sad for the characters, yeah. And when I'm sad for characters in a book, I feel very hesitant to um, read what happens to them. Yes, it's a thing that happens. It's not like, don't you feel sad for characters in a book? There's a lot of sad things happening here. You don't understand. It's sad, and I have to like I have to get emotional. Like I have to be brave. Emotion. I have to have a motivating factor. Yes, I like horror movies. Of course, I like this is a horror movies like channel. Like I wish I could I want to dedicate a specific day of my streams here for just horror movie discourse here. And there's this particular one I'm recommending for everybody, Crimes of the Future. If you can watch that movie, that would be cool. Me too. I don't know if I can finish the movie. I don't think I can finish the movie in one sitting here. I might use 2 days to finish the movie because the director is a very unique director and he does not spoon feed you storylines, yeah. So why are you laughing at me? It's just like if it's so sad, like, and I'm trying, and like my brain starts to go in like very wild directions of what could happen to this main character that I care about. I'll become too scared. You know, I know that. So I'm depending on my people here to kind of motivate me to finish. That's why it's like, I finish the book. I'm like, oh, I have to finish this book no matter what. So I'm going to finish the book, but it will take me like a bit longer than I thought. Like, don't be calling, telling me I'm in a horror channel. Okay. You're not in a horror movie. You're not in a horror channel. You're subscribed to a horror movie enjoyer streamer kind of person. Is that correct? That better? Yeah, you are subscribed to a person that enjoys watching horror movies. How about that? That's better, eh? This your cross will not save you, but anyways, there's this movie I already recommended, Crimes of the Future. Um, so, but if you have horror movie recommendations for me, I'm taking horror movie recommendations that you want me to watch. But I'm going to watch that Crimes of the Future. I have to see it. The poster is so interesting, yeah, and the concept of it is also interesting. The premise of the story is interesting. It's like humans have evolved to the extent where they can develop new organs by themselves, like spontaneously grow new organs inside of themselves. Yeah, across who say that's the rule of horror movies. All those things don't they work. The Conjuring. Do you think I would not have seen The Conjuring? Yeah, I've seen The Conjuring, but I've not seen the newest like release yet. But all the ones before it, I've seen all of them. all those kind of horror movies are quite interesting, especially when I was like deep in religion. Yeah, it was very interesting to me, because it was like this whole power struggle, and it's like, oh, I'm on the side of the winning power, the winning deity or whatever. But now that I'm not on that side, like I'm not so inclined towards watching all those kind of religious horror, yeah, all this possession and all of that. I'm more into all of this, like, um, how to call it, oh, like twisted minds kind of, horror, psychological horror, yeah. um I don't think I care too much for slasher horrors like Scream. Have you seen Scream? Has anybody seen Scream? I don't really care for Scream, all those slash. The only one I think I really enjoyed was the original Nightmare on Elm Street, that old one, not original but the first one, yeah, that one where um like, it was made in like maybe early 80s or some, or late 80s, I don't know the time period, like 1980 something or something. And Nightmare on Elm Street, that's, is it Freddy Krueger, yeah, the monkey. Do you know I've been saying that, oh my god. Let me calm down. Sorry, music, why is music playing? I'm coming now. Sorry, you guys hear the music that was playing? The monkey. I feel like, yeah, I want to watch it because of that guy, that director. Yeah, you seen what was I saying that you seen? What was I saying that you said you've seen? What was I talking about? I forgot. I've not forgotten it. I skipped my mind. But I was talking about the monkey, and I was like, I've always like, wanted to watch it here, but I wanted the hype to go down. The hype of the director, that man. What's his name? He's a very interesting actor. He was in Slumdog Millionaire. Yeah, bro. I've seen Hannibal. Hannibal is like something that I repeat sometimes. I love it. Oh my god, I love Hannibal so much. It's like one of my favorite shows. It's so beautiful. That show is so beautiful, yeah, because there's no excuse made for the villains. There's no excuse made for the good guys. There's no excuse made for the police. Even hey, Nightmare on Elm Street. Thank you very much. You've seen it, Abby? Yeah, I love it. Like the first time I watched it, I think it was plenty years ago when I used to watch it anyhow. Plenty years ago, I was so amazed at the premise of saying you cannot fall asleep. Okay, if you fall asleep, blah 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 will happen to you. You know, and the way they did their best, and I just kept thinking like, where did this man come from? Why does he exist? I kept hoping for a backstory, but the backstory was not even sufficient. Yeah, it wasn't sufficient. So it was satisfying that it was frustrating. Of course, I watched it. I even want to, what my plan for it is actually, I want to read the Stephen King novel, yeah, of it. It's very big, and I think I'm going to check it out next time money enter my hand. I'm going to check it out. This in my bookstore, this I used to buy books here. I saw a Stephen King like educational, instructional book. So I feel like the man might, stock it. It's all these like secondhand books, so it's not like there's any what do you call it, directory of books that you can expect. It's just anything you see there is what you get. All these kind of Russian roulette kind of bookstores, yeah. So it's not like if you see this author today, you might see another book by the same author, yeah. Hello Gideon, hi from Kenya. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, it's a timeless series. I want to read it, so I hope one day when I go to the shop now to buy it again, maybe another time, like I'll just stumble upon it, and that will be like my biggest like treasure. I have to read. I tried to read it on my phone, but oh my god, it was so like you just keep going deeper and deeper, and it's like there's no way out. It's like you're in a sinking sand, and I've not even met the main characters when I was reading it on my phone then. Yeah, it was horrifying. It was bad. It was not bad. It was very good. Very, very delicious horror, but it was dark. I was like when the day kept like I started reading it maybe around like 2 in the afternoon, and then it was like getting dark, 7 o'clock, and I was like, oh, I can't read this again because of how gory it was. Like the book actually is, yeah. And I think they did a good job with the movie. Yes, the partners, they will even start making series of it. I think I'll be happy to read that, yeah, a series of it. That's my open gate now. I think somebody's at the gate. coming. I'm coming, no. I'll be somebody going to the gate. I'm coming. Sorry. You haven't read the book. You can get the book on. You can download the ebook version of it here. But I feel like I might be less motivated to read the ebook version than the physical copy. Can you even hear me? Oh my god, who am I talking to? Okay, so yeah, you can check out the book. Yeah. What was I talking about? Yeah, I'm talking about how scary the book actually is. As Stephen King mind goes to weird places. I don't know if I aspire to write like him, but I think he's one of those people I admired. Yeah, when I was can I say when I was younger? No, not when I was younger. Oh, okay, that's good. Thank you. Um, I'm everything like this. No exercise. No exercise. I'm out of. Okay. Let me relax. Oh, okay. So talk about horror movie. Hello, Marv. That is a plant, yeah. Rhododendron. Rhododendron. That's a plant. Why the plant, Marv? Welcome to the chat, though. So horror movies. I want to see that movie, Crimes of the Future. I went to open gates. Somebody was at the gate. So I went to open it for them. Is it a shape? Is it a shape? Oh, it's true. Probably. Probably. I don't know if it is also like a plant. Mm. But anyways, yeah. I was talking about horror movies here. And oh, Moa. Hi, welcome to the chat again. So. Crimes of the Future. Crimes of the Future. One of the movies that this director has done that, I could, kind of really go into the not too much details because his movie is very all over the place. Thank you for saying that. Mm, yeah, it could be a plant. I think it's a kind of plant. It's the name of a plant. But like a brush. Of course, I've seen The Shining. Of course. I did not want to see it because I was mostly spoiled for it. But funny enough, when people talk about The Shining, they don't really talk about the ending. I think the ending is not so important as the story. And to be honest, I think I want to read it instead of watching it. I've watched it here, but I want to read it. I feel like there's something that I missed in the movie that I might be able to get in the book. Hello, Baban. Hi, welcome to the chat. I feel like there's something I could get from the book because, to be honest, I kind of missed the horror of it in the movie. Maybe because I've been desensitized to the movie because of how people. It's such a popular movie. You see pictures of it, of the scenes everywhere. Those twins, the little boy in the scooter. The hotel being ugly and big and empty and isolated. Snow, all of that. Yeah, I understand. Like I got desensitized in a way to the whole story. So when I watched it, it was just like I have to see it because you know I should see it. But I don't know. I feel like I missed what the horror of it was. Did you feel any horror like watching it, Luther? Like what exactly kind of felt like the horror element in The Shining for you? Because to To be honest, I don't know. I don't think I. Hello, Baban. Hi, hi. I don't think I got the horror of The Shining yet, and I think and I don't want to watch like maybe a video essay on it because I feel like it might be boring. You get whatever the person has to say might not be so interesting as me grasping it myself. So I want to read it. Yeah, I tried reading it as well. I got to the part where they arrived at the hotel in the book, but my phone, we found that it exists on all those ebooks there. It has spoiled. So that was many years ago. Many years ago. Um, so but this movie I'm talking about here, this movie I'm talking about, I was lucky. I said, "Shit! Oh my god, that is actually luck. To be honest, that's what we call luck." I was as a child, it was horrifying. But that was particularly memorable. I like North France. Oh my god, I'm so okay. Maybe I might be your up. How many things am I going to be envious of you for? Hello, Lily. Welcome to the chat. How many things can I be envious of one person for? It's kind of like the way you're speaking about it now. Yeah, I can just imagine like a child seeing it, and it's yes, it would be very very scary. It's kind of like when I saw um Chucky as a child for the first time, and I didn't even see Chucky. I just saw like maybe 10 seconds of the movie and I was scared. I could not watch the whole thing. I covered my face throughout. It was at night, it was another person's house, and I think I was with my cousins here and they were already like watching it before we arrived at the house. So when we arrived now, there was once like parents were like our parents were busy speaking, it was noisy and all, but we the kids remained in the parlor and we're like looking at this scene. And what I can remember, like child me can remember, was seeing the doll get up in the shadow with, the knife, wanted to kill John or his owner. Actually, the boy's name is John. And I closed my eyes because what do you mean dolls can walk and move and be dangerous? Like it was so scary to me. Yeah. But another cool thing was like I later watched it as an adult, and it wasn't so scary to me as an adult. I watched everything. The non-franchise. Tell me what you like about the non-franchise before I say my opinion about the non-franchise. What do you like about the non-franchise? Hmm. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy that I have 1 point on you. Oh, I watched it as a child. Oh, it ruined like for weeks. Yeah, I was scared. I was scared, and we are from like a very religious family, so like the exaggeration, like everything was just exaggerated in my mind, like all these kind of religions are like Christians that are scared of everything that moves here. That's how family like I am from. So as a child, you don't tell me that the devil is real. Like if a dog can stand up, and oh, I was so scared, so freaking scared. I'll never forget that moment in time. Yeah. But when I was an adult, it was just like, oh, okay, whatever. It wasn't so special to me. I was more amazed at how evil the doll was. Yeah. Have you seen this movie, Orphan? Have you seen Orphan? That one where the girl, she's an adult, but she has a growth condition. So she is an old woman. You're a Catholic. Oh. Oh my god, that me personally, I don't have any real connection to any symbolism of Catholics, Catholicism or what they call it. I don't have any attachment to the symbolism of that. So whenever I see all these kind of non-movies there, it's just like, especially this particular one that was popular one time, None. I think it was like supposed to be part of the Conjuring series there, but it was like an offshoot of the Conjuring series, and I tried to watch it. I was just bored. Like it wasn't so. It didn't do anything for me. Yeah, the fear of it all was as if okay, I should be scared of this. Like description of like this design of this horrific character, but it was not scary because I was like, mm. What scares me now is psychological horror. Boba. Oh my god. Okay, I want that. Lily, give me Boba. Send Boba to me. Oh, I love boba tea. Oh my god. What kind of flavor? What flavor of boba are you having today, really? What flavor are you having? I've had one of like I've had milk tea boba, eh? And I think I mostly enjoy. Oh, yeah, I enjoyed The Exorcist. Oh, I did enjoy The Exorcist. I enjoyed The Exorcist. What flavor of boba? Why? Why won't you know? Did somebody buy it for you? Really? Did somebody buy the boba drink for you? Um, I love The Exorcist as well, actually. Joe does AI is here. You are coming where we just finished like having a lengthy discussion about AI, but welcome, welcome. We are talking about horror movies now. So if you're interested in horror movies, tell me what you think and tell me your favorite horror movie. Like, oh, and Luther, this year, what horror movies have you seen this year? Have you seen Sinners? Please tell me you've seen Sinners. Somebody should see Sinners. Ah, have you seen Sinners? Oh, your mom. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Enjoy, 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 Lily. You don't watch movies. Wow. So what do you watch? What do you do like as a form of visual entertainment? Oh, okay. Sinners, yeah. Oh, finally, somebody in the world that watched Sinners on my stream. Wow, I'm so happy about that. You code as a form of visual entertainment. That's interesting. Don't you get bored? Of course, I get bored of movies too. Yeah. Um, Sinners, yeah, Sinners will always be a banger for me. Like, and I think my favorite character, yeah, my favorite character is Sinners is Remick. Oh, Lily, I was thinking about watching it today, yeah, but I've not seen it. I've not seen it. Maybe I will watch it this weekend. I'll try to watch it for your sake this weekend. Maybe we can talk about that. Yeah, how about that? Cape of Demon Hunters. Have you seen this K drama? Which one did I watch recently? You scroll a lot on where? On YouTube or on Twitter, on Instagram? Where do you scroll, Joe? Where do I stay? This is Nigeria. I stay in Nigeria, Joe. Joe, where are you from? YouTube. Okay. YouTube is fun sometimes. Maybe I'll watch Cape of Demon Hunters for Lily's sake, yeah, so I can talk about it. Everybody likes, of course, like an average Nigerian would like the twin. Like that one is just like a given. Like also they're like the most popular characters, like obviously. And I was not expecting much, to be honest. You know, I was not expecting much, in from them, like from Michael B. Jordan, but he kicked it out of the park. Like he surpassed my known expectations even. Lily, my favorite character in Cape of the Hunter is probably Death. Is that the name of the character? Death is the name of the character. So that's interesting. I have to see it for myself now. Tom, hi. I'm from Nigeria. Where are you from, Tom? But my favorite character after Remy is Sammy, Preacher Boy. You know, Preacher Boy and Remy, my favorites of the whole movie. Like, so compelling. Hello, Nikki. Welcome to the chat. Hi. How are you today? How are you today? Of course, I remember you, Nikki. Of course, I remember you. How is school today? Remick was interesting to me because of his convictions. Yeah, Blue Tiger. Oh, okay. So when I watch it, do you know that I downloaded the music? Yeah, I recognize you, Nikki. Don't worry. Even if you change your profile picture. So I'll keep in mind the Blue Tiger, Lily. So maybe when I watch it, I'll keep my eye. Maybe I would like the Blue Tiger. Maybe I would like it. Preacher Boy, I've downloaded that guy's the whole soundtrack of Sinners. I don't want to listen to it through Spotify. I downloaded it on my phone, like the ones I like, not all of them. All right, Nikki, I'll see you again. Right. I'll see you, Nikki. Um, yeah, his voice was so awesome. Like you don't hear that kind of voice like in mainstream media anymore. You know, like a singer that sings. Like you don't hear that anywhere, anyhow anymore. Like right. Oh my god. I especially like when he now got to those men that were playing this what do you call it, gongon, is it gongon, this drum that Nigerian like very very like indigenous to Nigerian Yoruba, Fuji like musicians, yeah. I was like with the scars, oh, with all the old tribal marks, oh my god, so beautiful. I was so happy to see that scene. hmm. I don't really like it this time feed. I don't like what she represented. uh, I don't really like her character. I think among the women, I enjoyed Pearline. Oh my god, I like that name. Oh, she's one of my favorite characters too. Pearline is that. Oh my god, she was adorable. Oh my god, oh my god. I want to be. When I think about myself, like I'm like, I want to be like epitome of everything beautiful. Like it's just Pearline. She's so from the first scene, like she was just captivating, and she was so real. The way she spoke was as if she was just like in a world of her own. Everything was just like coming smooth for her. The way she danced, the way she like, the way Sammy was taken in by her. I was like, oh my god, me too, me too. Oh my god, she was so good. Caroline was just like awesome. Then Annie too. I loved Annie's character. Haley was not really even the Asian characters, yeah, the two of them, the couple. Oh, when she was like, come in, like motherfuckers, and she invited the vampires, I almost cried, but I also respected her deeply because I kind of understood, why she would do that, yeah. Like there's no way they have to deal with them, else other people are going to die, that night. Other people are going to die. Like the locals, the people living around them were going to die if they didn't deal with this freaking vampire or whatever. So I understood, the Asian character, that woman coming up and she's like, she was like angry. Oh, I felt so bad for her when she was like, her husband was like, let me get the car around so that we can go home. Oh, I just knew it was over. Also, movies that are set in like a specific moment of time. Let's say a movie that is like in just one day. Have you seen Happy Death Day? Have you seen Happy Death Day? Happy Death Day is like one day repeating itself over and over again. Or movies that just happen like in one night. Those kind of movies scare me. Oh, Happy Destiny is one girl who she keeps on reliving her birthday, but on her birthday somebody keeps trying to kill her and kill her and kill her. And at first you think it's all this silly, ordinary kind of scream slasher kind of movie, but it's much interesting than that. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Especially for that, there's one ringtone that keeps on waking her up every day on her birthday, like, "Hey, it's your birthday. Come and pick up the phone." Like, like what does somebody do when you find yourself repeating the same day over and over? Like how do you get your bearings, wild premise, wild premises. But anyways, what was I talking about? I was talking about movie setting one period of time, like movie setting like just one day, that the story is going to happen in one night. Oh, scary. Time movies also scare me, like to an extent. Like I feel very stressed when I watch a movie that has the premise of time travel or butterfly effects. I feel so stressed about it. Palm Springs, okay. Where's my bio? I'll write it down. Palm Springs. I'll try to look it up. If my source has it, the way you get movies in this country is not from cinema, it's from special sites. Palm Springs. I'm going to check it out. Edge of Tomorrow. Oh, that name sounds familiar. Wait, I think I've seen it, but I'll put it in mind. Let me see. I feel like I've seen Edge of Tomorrow. I think I've seen Edge of Tomorrow. I almost thought that was a movie recommendation. I think I've seen Edge of Tomorrow. Um, Sci-fi movies too. Have you seen this one, Alien Earth? I don't know if it's Alien Earth or Alien Romulus. Yes, it's new. It's just one movie, and it featured one guy. This guy, have you seen The Long Walk? Connecting all of them together. There's this main character in The Long Walk. His name is David Johnson. Yeah, he's a black guy like this. He's British. He was in Alien Romulus. That movie is so freaking scary. Guy. I know, and it was set in space, yeah. I mean, usually I used to doubt movies, like a movie's horror capability if it's not set like in a certain location, like maybe all these rural towns, small towns horror, or like um deep, Southeast Asian area, like in like Thailand, Malaysia, all of those things, like horror movies from there. I'm like, also Japan has good horror movies there. So when it comes to all these space movies, I'm always like, well, Alien Romulus was, I had to like cover my eyes at some points, guy. It was that scary. But I will check out this Edge of Tomorrow and Palm Springs. I think I've seen Edge of Tomorrow. I'm not sure. There was a period there, I think in 2020, sorry, 2014. And this Alien franchise, I think it was. All this Alien franchise, I think it started with Alien versus Predator. And I watched Alien versus Predator when I was way younger, like teenager. Yeah, I watched Alien versus Predator. Um and I forgot all about it. So when they started talking about this Alien franchise, like reviving the franchise, I was like, why? What are people doing? Like leave it alone, yeah? Hello, Sing. Hi, welcome to the chat. I was like, I was very, very doubtful, yeah. But but when I watched Alien Romulus, oh, it was massive, like it was insane. Thank you, Sing, for the compliment. It was insane. It was wild. Like it was wild, actually, and it was so short. It was like the storyline is not, being wrong out. There's nothing being like everything's happening, like all at once. Yeah. So it was a trip. It was a trip. I enjoyed that. Um, where did I get from Alien? Yeah, sci-fi. Yeah, sci-fi movie. There's another sci. I think I've watched some sci-fi movies. So many movies. Yeah. Um, I'm from Nigeria. Sing. I've watched so many movies like in my life, like not in my life, but in that period. Yeah. And I've forgotten them. I've forgotten the title of them. I don't think I've forgotten them entirely. If I see them, I will know. You know. It should be almost like, oh, it's almost 5. Oh, my battery will die. So maybe I should go now. Anyways, today is off, so not to get the lights. So squeeze my power bank. It's 4:46 right now. They have everything you can search for. What? What is it? This side? Don't mention the site. To let all this government not come and crack it down, or crack down on it. That's everything you can search for. Is it movies? Indian, yeah. I got that. I'm Nigerian. This is Nigeria. Hey, it's a birthday. Come and pick up the phone. I can't even remember who was trying to kill her anymore, but the story was very convoluted. Oh, the story was very convoluted, man. Like Happy Death Day. Is it the site? Did you mention the site? Don't say the site, oh. Don't say the site, brother. So that these people will not come and report it or something. I'll try to check my own site where, like, maybe I'll see um these movies that I wrote down. I also want to watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Like, I think enough time has passed and the hype has gone down a little bit. Um, yeah, I think it's because I was kind of angry with the period that the K-pop Demon Hunters came out. Was the period where I was kind of like very, very disillusioned with the whole K-pop stuff. How will I check out that? I have my source now. I have my source. I have my source. What comes was, if I not see to where I used to get my stuff from, I'll go on Google and scrape the internet until I find it. I'm sure I'll find it. I'm sure I'll find it. There's something called determination when you want to watch a movie. When you want to watch a movie in this country, you have to have a level of determination because if you buy a CD, you cannot go to theater. So that internet must vomit the movie out for you. mm, yeah. So I think at this point I am going to like call draw the curtains on the live stream today. Thank you so much. Hello, Desert Channel Explorers. Welcome to the chat. Subscribe, everybody. Don't just come and go. Anyways, it's so lovely to. Thank you, Luto. Thank you for that. Let me give you a heart. Let my secretary give you a heart. Okay, here is a heart for you, Luto. So I go live every day if I can help it. Yes, thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Pristine. If you watch it again, the replay. Thank you, Vidi, for spending time with me. So I'm going to call it a night here. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I will see you in tomorrow's live stream. Okay, so bye bye. Bye.